Hi friends. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really think that Oreos are overrated, and if you think Oreos are good, you have obviously never had these friends, because if you want a decent cookie or biscuit, this is what you want, okay? So we're gonna make better cookies and cream Easter eggs with TimTams. Let's go. Okay, I've got my white chocolate in this bowl here, getting melty. I have my Easter egg mold. I bought this off eBay. If you're in Australia, it's available at Spotlight. It is this one. It's Robert's Confectionery Easter egg plain. I also bought this one, which is a cracked Easter egg. That's quite a bit bigger. So we're going to use that for a different project, but for today, this one. So while my chocolate is continuing to get melted and organized there, I'm going to go ahead and break up a couple of TimTams. So if you've never had a TimTam before, this is what it looks like. It's just a little rectangle biscuit, and on the inside it is 2 layers of biscuit with a cream filling, and then the whole thing is enrobed in chocolate. And it comes just like Oreos do in a variety of flavors. You can get double coated, which is where the chocolate is twice as thick around the outside. Those are my favorites. But for today, we're just using the original TimTams. And I'm just gonna break up probably 3 or maybe 4 of them into chunks. And I have 1 block of this white chocolate in this bowl, and that's just from Aldi. I think that's going to be enough. We can always add more if we need to. So I think we just have to wait for this to get a little bit more melted, and then we can go ahead and mix in our biscuits. All right, we've got our chocolate ready to go here. So I'm going to take this spoon out. And put some of these TimTams in. Start mixing them around. Now, because the TimTams are coated in chocolate, it's fairly important that the white chocolate is pretty cool when you start adding the TimTams in, because otherwise the white chocolate will melt the milk chocolate too much, and you will end up with some kind of weird mottled color, which we're probably going to end up having happen here anyway because of the chocolate cream in the middle, but that's okay. Let's get this into these molds. Ooh, I feel like this is going to be harder than I had originally anticipated. Those chunks are pretty big. It's okay. does not matter even the slightest bit if these are uneven, because it's just for personal use. So, okay. And then we'll just have to add a little more chocolate in as we go around to try and get them all a bit full. And I can of course go back and tidy them up after they are set. This is such a mess. I think there's going to be air bubbles galore going on here, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna take these gloves off and let this set and go and do some other stuff while that happens. And we're back. And it's been a couple of hours because we had to run some errands, but here we go. Let's see if we can't. Oh, yeah, that's good. So they're popping out just pretty easy. Okay, move that away. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a mess happening here, so I'm going to get a knife and just tidy up around the edges a little bit. Not anything too crazy, because nobody has time for that, but just sort of clean it up a bit like that. And these are not going to sit flat, and they're not going to be like properly egg shaped. They're just going to be kind of a mess, to be honest, but they will taste good, and that is all that really matters. So I'll just get these tidied up a bit, and then I'll show you the very cool thing that I invested in. Okay, so next thing is I bought chocolate foils from Germany. They're not made of chocolate, but they're foils for wrapping chocolate. And I think I'm going to need to get fresh gloves, so hang on a sec. Okay, so I went on eBay looking for foils, colored foils to wrap chocolates in, and the only ones I could find were from Germany. So I bought green and gold, and I am going to attempt to wrap these in some foils to make it look all shiny and Eastery. So I think I'm gonna use four of the gold and 4 of the green. So I'm going to take my green square, and I'm going to take my lumpy chocolate egg, and I'm going to fold it in. And this is probably not going to cover the whole thing. It's okay, because I did overfill them a little bit. That's alright, we'll just get it mainly covered, and it's not really very smooth at all, but that's okay. I think it adds to the aesthetic. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap the rest, and then we will complete the packaging. There we go. So these foils would be better for like really tiny chocolate eggs, but that's okay. For what we're doing here, it's fine. So then I'm going to take my bag here, and I'm going to put in 1 green egg, reversely, and 1 gold egg. So we have a pair of eggs, and I'm going to fold this down like this, and then I have this label, which is slightly different to what I usually do, a long label, and I'm going to wrap it around like this. Staple it. You can get straightened up a bit. Staple it just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of these, and I'll show you the finished product. Close up of the finished product. Looking good. So there we go. Cookies and cream eggs done way better with no Oreos. I don't have a taste tester today, so I'm just going to have to trust that they taste good. But if we're being totally honest, I did eat the scraps that I cut off of these, and it was really good. So yeah, definitely recommend if you're going to make cookies and cream eggs, Make them with TimTams, not Oreos. Thanks for watching, guys.